For more than 3 decades, Leslie Charleson was the soul of General Hospital, portraying the complex Monica Quartermaine, an icon in one of the most beloved families in American television. Monica was a strong, resilient, and deeply human woman, qualities Leslie brought to the screen with an authenticity that transcended the script. However, in 2010, Leslie's fans and the show's audience were shocked by the news that the actress would be removed from her regular contract and shifted to a recurring status. The decision sparked a wave of protests, with letters and campaigns flooding the network's offices. Leslie, for her part, maintained her graceful demeanor, dedicating herself to every new appearance on the show as if it were her last. For fans, Monica was more than just a character. She was an extension of Leslie, with her nuances and humanity. When Monica appeared, viewers knew they were in good hands. She never gave less than her best, a fellow cast member recalled. Even when she had only a few lines, she turned them into art. In 2017, Leslie suffered an accident while walking her dog, resulting in an injury that temporarily kept her off set. For 2 months, she was replaced by McCormack, a situation that left fans anxious for the return of the original actress. During her recovery, Leslie showed the resilience that defined her both on and off screen. "I know people miss me as Monica," she said in an interview at the time. "And I miss them. But I'm determined to come back." And she did, much to the relief of her admirers. However, the physical challenges were beginning to take their toll. Years of dedication to acting, combined with the demands of portraying Monica, were catching up with her. On another occasion, Leslie fell again, and although she briefly returned to the set, it became clear that her health was limiting her appearances. Despite this, Monica never ceased to be a presence on General Hospital. When the Quartermaines gathered, she was often mentioned as being upstairs, a symbolic way of keeping the character alive, while Leslie faced her own challenges. To those who knew Leslie personally, she was much more than Monica Quartermaine. Her home, with its lush backyard and eccentric pets, was a haven filled with laughter and stories. Close friends remember how she laughed deeply, a laugh that seemed to come from her feet and fill the room. Her love for simple things, like caring for her turtle or listening to Elvis Presley and the Eagles, revealed a side of her that few fans knew. Leslie had a unique ability to turn the mundane into magic, bringing a warmth that made everyone around her feel special. She was a generous host and a loyal friend. I remember afternoons in her kitchen, gossiping about trivial things and laughing until our stomachs hurt, a close friend said. She was the definition of joy. And of course, there was General Hospital. Leslie wasn't just an actress who played Monica. She loved the show and what it meant to its fans. "I knew I was part of something bigger," she once said, and that was always a privilege. In October of last year, the producers of General Hospital announced that Leslie would likely not return to the show. For many, this news marked the end of an era. But instead of sadness, fans chose to celebrate her legacy, remembering all the layers she brought to Monica and to their lives. The decision to step away permanently was not easy for Leslie. But, as always, she handled the situation with grace. "Monica will always be in my heart," she told a friend. "And knowing that the fans still think of her comforts me." The character remained alive in the storyline, often mentioned fondly during Quartermaine gatherings. It was as if Monica was still there, watching over everything with the same love Leslie had for her creation. Leslie was passionate about her animals and the nature surrounding her home. She spent hours caring for her horse and enjoying the quiet of her garden, where her turtle often disappeared into the bushes. These peaceful moments were a stark contrast to the intensity of her professional life. She also stayed connected with devoted fans, often responding to letters and attending General Hospital events. "The fans have always been a part of me," she once said. "They're the reason Monica has lived for so long." But Leslie was also human, with her own vulnerabilities. Although she rarely spoke about it, close friends knew she missed the frantic pace of the set. She loved the work. She loved the people, a colleague said. Even when she was away, her heart was there. When Leslie Charleson passed away, tributes came from all over the world. Fans, friends, and colleagues shared memories of her kindness, humor, and dedication. But perhaps the most poignant words came from a former castmate. Leslie wasn't just an actress. She was a light. She had the ability to transform a room with her presence and make you feel like the most important person in the world. That was her gift. General Hospital. Fans continued to honor Monica Quartermaine, knowing that as long as the character lived, Leslie would too. Her laughter, her warmth, and her love for what she did would remain forever etched in memory. And as Leslie's name was spoken across the globe, one thing was certain. She knew how much she was loved, and how deeply she would be missed.